Hello there, you're watching SME OnPoint with me, Liabo Setho. Thank you so much for staying with us here on SABC News. American author Christopher Rice says, every day is a bank account and time is our currency. No one is rich, no one is poor. We've got 24 hours each. And in today's world, there are many different opportunities to earn money, especially if you have a unique skill set. Since August is Women's Month, SME OnPoint looks at how women can monetize their skills in a job-scarce economy, or monetizing towards also your skills towards an entrepreneurial journey. This can be a great way to supplement your income or even become a full-time job. I've invited Hetty the Entrepreneur, I'm sure you are all familiar with her, who is a monetization expert, to help us with practical steps. Welcome to SME OnPoint. Thank you so much for making time to be with us. Before we even go far, when we talk about the art of monetization, in simple terms, what are we talking about?
In absolute simple terms, we are talking about the art of making money. So any activity that you do that generates you an income, it means you are monetizing that particular activity.
Yeah. So obviously jobs are quite scarce in the economy. We're running at more than 30% of unemployment, women also making up the bulk of that unemployment number. How does one leverage a brand, and how do you know when your brand is ripe to say, come listen to me, I've got an IG live, I've got a Facebook live, I've got an event, and I'm worthy for you to come pay your money to listen to me or attend my event?
So the mistake that we make is often at times we are waiting for the brand to become ripe, when in actual fact, you must just begin. And the brand will become ripe along the way. Very few people are going to start their social media or brand journey having lots of followers. So you have to begin where you are and build your way up. And once you've built a community and an audience, then you can begin to monetize them.
Yeah. What are the most common mistakes that we as women do in our quest to monetizing our skills, or even developing any type of skill?
Well, first and foremost, I think that we don't leverage social media enough. It is honestly the great equalizer. It gives you access to people literally all over the world. So your business can be in South Africa, but you can have clients all over the world. So utilizing social media is a very big thing that we often don't do. And then the second thing is we also do not look at where are the different streams of income that I can leverage. Instead of just looking at one area of making money, are there other areas that I haven't looked into that I can potentially leverage?
But the truth is that not everyone is into social media or anything tech. There are those that are not tech savvy, that really are not brave enough to dabble in that space. How do they develop their art of persuasion?
You know, first and foremost, every single one of us has to undergo almost a personal development journey. So if you know that you need help with public speaking, do a public speaking course. If you need help with writing, do a copywriting course. We should continuously be on a journey of looking to improve ourselves.
Yeah, you talk a lot in your IG lives and the way you speak or participate as a speaker about knowledgepreneurs.
Yes.
What are these and how do they make money for us?
So a knowledgepreneur is somebody like myself. The thing that I am selling is my knowledge. So if you are a coach, if you are a consultant, if you are somebody who makes money from the knowledge that you have, then you are a knowledgepreneur. And there's so many different ways to make money from that. It's from services such as coaching and consulting, from public speaking, speaking on a stage, training, facilitation, hosting of master classes, having digital products, having a book. I'm an author, can you believe it? So there are all of these different avenues that you can leverage.
In the month of August, I've been looking through my social media and I see how many women are doing events, paid events.
Yes. How
does one leverage on those? Firstly, if you are an organizer, how do you make it a success and a continuous success? If you're an attendee, how do you then make yourself visible so that the world knows about you in more practical steps? I'm stealing here from some of what you did in the IG during the week.
Yes, absolutely. So first of all, if you're an organizer, please know your numbers? Before you set your ticket prices, have you considered all of your expenses? I get several event organizers that come through to a monetization consultation that haven't actually considered all of those factors. Now, as an attendee, there are ample opportunities for you to leverage. First, from networking, then from collaborating with the event organizers, then also showcasing your products and your services. So open up your eyes and be open to actually seeing what are the different opportunities that are here that I can leverage to grow myself and my personal brand.
Now that you have done all this groundwork, right, and you have polished yourself, you're now thinking, actually, this can become a business.
Yes.
Where do you go? How do you start?
You need to have a game plan. You have to have a game plan. If you are going from Joburg to Durban, you put it in the GPS and it tells you the direction to get to your destination. Having a game plan and a digital strategy is the exact same concept. To move from point A to point B, there has to be a plan in place so that you don't waste your time working hard going in the wrong direction.
What can we do as women to not only look on the month of August, but to look at every month, every day in developing ourselves, monetizing our skills, and using the money that we make wisely?
Yes, absolutely. Look, what I'm telling everybody is between now and December, there is ample opportunity to make good money, but you need to have a plan and a strategy. Every single month, have your objective for the month. How much do you want to make? Who do you need to talk to? Who do you need to email? What do you need to do in order to reach your goals? They're not just going to fall on your lap whilst you're sitting at home watching television. You have to actually execute. Then once you've made the money, what are you going to do with it, darling? You really have to pour it back into your business, pour it back into your knowledge, invest. Let your money work for you instead of wondering, where did my money go?
The one thing I learned from you this week was how business cards, for instance, have become so outdated that people don't do business cards because they end up as stretched. I'm sure our viewers would like to hear that as well.
Yes, absolutely. You know, business cards have almost like a vanity matrix. Here's my card. But what do we do when we get them? It goes straight into the handbag and at the bottom of your handbag. So handbags are the places where business cards go to die. If you really want to exchange details with someone, follow each other on social media, exchange WhatsApp numbers so that that communication is easy to have and you can nurture the relationship and grow it from there.
Let's conclude with the game plan, right? And also look forward to a prestigious event in December. You have an entrepreneurship conference where everyone gathers, where everyone should be. Tell us more a little bit about that.
Look, entrepreneurs pour a lot into their businesses throughout the year. And sometimes you reach your goals and sometimes you may fall a little short. By the time the end of the year comes, we are exhausted. We deserve a day out. And that's what the Entrepreneurs Year in Function is. It's a day out for entrepreneurs to be inspired, to be pampered, and to be supported.
And to also learn how to make money through each other.
Absolutely.
Right. Hetty the Entrepreneur has been joining me on SME OnPoint. We have been talking about ways in which women can leverage on their skills to make money. At the end of the day, while we want to have businesses that make a difference out there, at the end of the day, it has to make money. But how do you make that money? Hetty has been telling us. We will be posting this on our Facebook page. And as I always say, make those rands and cents circulate and support small businesses in your community. More news with Nastasia Arendse.